Three, two, one. You're on the air, Chuck. Welcome to the show.
Hey, thanks for
Chuck
having me.
Shute. Oh, you're very welcome. That's Chuck Shute. I am Stefan, and you guys are all beautiful. Well, I got some breaking news. Allegedly, I don't know. I'm just the guy with a YouTube channel, right, Chuck?
Yeah, same as me.
Same. We're just two guys, but it all starts now. Is it true, Chuck? Another Dead Daisy? Breaking news. It all starts now. Don't touch that dial. All right, everybody. Welcome back to Artist on Record, your ultimate intimate conversation with your favorite artist. My buddy here in the hot seat with me is Chuck Shute. You could check his podcast out. It's really good. But here's some breaking news, Chuck. Another Dead Daisy, allegedly. Brian Tichy. Is he in or is he out? Have you ever interviewed Brian Tichy before on your show, Chuck?
I have. Yeah, I did have him on.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Oh, what happened?
Great guy. Great guy. Great guy. And look, wait, hold on. We got even my Patreons, my members only. And if you guys want to watch these episodes unedited, like right now, which this is not, this is live, Tara is a member. And welcome, Tara, right there. She's like, what? That's right. And thanks for rocking the badge, hon. But allegedly right now, everybody, if you are tuning in and you're a fan of the Dead Daisies, it might be allegedly another band member has wilted away. Is that the right term to say?
Allegedly, I like that because Daisy, I get it.
Wilted Daisy, you know. But if you're going to replace a Daisy, how would you replace one? Would you get another guy in the band? Because right now you got great guys in the band, you know. Right here, you got John Corabi, the owner, David, Doug Aldridge. Who's this person? Can you see that on the screen?
Sarah Tomek.
What is she in the band?
I don't know. Is that the big reveal?
I don't know. And you got Michael Devin on bass from Whitesnake. But wait a second. What did you just say? What's her name?
Sarah something or other.
What do you know about who she is?
I don't.
I kind of know who she is. She played with Steven Tyler at one time. Drums,
wow.
Yeah.
That's a good resume.
Yeah, well, so did Tichy play with Tyler. Now, you see, you got two rich guys in the front there. You got Mr. Tyler. We all know Tyler's. But this David Lowery guy, what's his story? Is he a musician? Is he a billionaire? What's he do? You've interviewed him?
David Lowy?
Yeah, Lowy. What's he do?
Yeah, he's a billionaire. It's actually like a really interesting story. His father came over and started like, I think it was like a real estate thing, and then I think he started like a mall. It ended up being like they sold it for a mall, or they turned it into a mall, and he did very well. And yeah, and so then he's just got this side project basically that's like this band, and it's cool. Imagine if you had like billions of dollars, you could just hire the best musician. You got John Corabi, like you said, you pointed all those guys out.
He is John Corabi, but there's been a lot of Daisies come and go. They wilt away. What's up with this? I mean, you have, you know, Corabi has been today, he's been out. Then you had Glenn Hughes was playing. Then he's been out. Then you had Brian's been in, has been out. Marco Mendoza, who was the bass player, fabulous bass player, he's been in. Now he's out. Richard Fortas from Guns N' Roses.
Dean Castronova, who I just interviewed, was in Dead Daisies.
He was in it, huh? Great musician.
I didn't realize this. It says on Wikipedia though Gilby Clarke was in. I don't remember that.
Was he a Daisy?
It says so. I don't know.
Everybody,
I've been very brief.
A lot of people I played with how come I'm not a Daisy? What the heck? How come I'm not a Daisy, for the love of God? Well, I want to know
an opening for bass. I think you should apply. I don't know, like go on your LinkedIn and hook up with David Lowy.
I don't know if they can handle me right now. What's going on here? Well, right now there is breaking news. Is Brian Tichy or is he in?
So what happened to Tichy? Do you know what happened?
Well, a rumor has it, Chuck. I'm not one to gossip. Okay, I'm just a guy on a podcast.
Course.
Since I'm here for breaking news. Rumor on the street, and from my notes here, Tichy has been ousted out of the Daisies, unfortunately. Yeah, that's right. Breaking it. He's been ousted out. Tichy is doing a one-off gig with a very famous celebrity, and I don't want to say his name because I don't know if it's out there and people know who Brian Tichy is playing with this one-off show. So if you guys know in the chat, put it down here. But because Tichy wants to play with this famous celebrity all-star, who is iconic, for a one-off that has, it's not going to interfere because those Daisies aren't doing anything right now. When this shows go on. But supposedly they ousted him out for this girl drummer right there. David said, hey, it's my way or the highway, Tichy. And if you don't play my way, then you know what? We get the chick in there. That's right. And we'll show you. So is it kind of like, are you kind of messing with Tichy to get the chick in there? Because nowadays chicks are taking over the scene. That term cock rock, it's almost gone now, right? So no more cock rock. But Sarah Tomek, what's her name? Tomek? Sarah Tomahawk? Tomahawk?
Tomek, I think you said.
Tomek. Yeah, there's Tichy in the Happy Days with the Daisies, and then before he got wilted away, rumor has it that Tara is in the band.
So is this official, like for permanent, or is this just
it's all allegedly.
Okay.
Everything just allegedly.
But it's like because he played with somebody else, they kicked him out and they said you can't ever come back, or is it just maybe one show?
The show didn't happen yet, and I don't know if he's in that band or not. But supposedly maybe he was considering to do the gig, Tichy. But I guess the management allegedly, whoever, have you ever spoken to Dead Daisies management before? You know more of the Daisies, and I can't get them on the show.
Oh, you should be able to get on. I can't remember. I know it was either management or publicist. I must have, because I've had like half of them. I've had Karabi on twice. I've had David Lowy. I've had Aldrich. I've had Tichy.
Yeah, well,
I had Glenn Hughes when he was in there.
Oh, you did. Well, apparently they don't Tichy. You either do it my way or the highway, and they gave Tichy the highway. That's right. They're taking the girl in allegedly, and allegedly. Check this out. I got a little more gossip here. Let me show you. Nobody's watching. Nobody watches our channel. Between you and me, you know what's really going on? Allegedly, she's in the studio right now cutting tracks while Tishy's sitting upset, crying somewhere. I haven't spoken to Tichy. Last time I spoke to Tichy,
are you friends with Tichy?
No, last time I spoke to him is when we played with Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen called me. I called Tichy, and I put this all-star band together with all these great people. But since I don't play anymore, Tichy has no use for me. He doesn't like me. So no, I'm like a stepchild. I'm a stepchild, But anyway, I think Tishy's a great guy. I know all the guys in the Dead Daisies. I can't get them on my show. You know, sometimes like, Karabi doesn't even answer me. Is he not answering because of the chick? I wonder. There's a reason why John doesn't call me back. But anyway, allegedly.
Can you say your source, or are you gonna?
I can't say my source.
Okay. So this is all allegedly. We're not saying
allegedly.
This is.
Let me tell you something.
Rumor.
Right now on the Dead Daisy site, Tishy's still on the site. He's still a daisy to the public. It's not announced. But if I could break news and blabbermouth, if you're watching this, that's right. If it does happen, you heard it from Adika first. And Chuck.
I'm hitting refresh on the Wikipedia and it still says Tichy. So I don't, there must be a little flow on that Wikipedia.
Well, this could be a rumor. And if it's a bullshit rumor, right now, let me do a disclaimer. If it's bullshit and Tichy is still a daisy and didn't wilt away, I'm sorry. But hey, if Tishy's in and out, Chuck, what do you have to say about that? Breaking news.
I think it's sad. If it was a mutual parting of ways, I think that happens. But if it's like he just did this one gig and then he got kicked out, and he might be sad about it. Like you said, he could be crying, allegedly.
Allegedly, I don't know nothing.
I don't think he's crying. He'll find another gig. He's a good drummer. I'm sure he'll be fine. But
the Dead they do a lot. It's a lot of people. There's a lot of daisies out there, right?
Yeah, they just grow. Like revolving super group. So
it just grows. Maybe because it's springtime, the daisies are popping out of everywhere, right?
Yeah, that must be it. Yeah.
I want to know about this. Troy Patrick Farrell, there's a good guy right there.
Troy, does he know?
I don't know. His comments are not popping up here. There it is. Fun fact: I was at Dead Daisy in Mexico. There you what, Troy? Wow. You didn't get with Troy.
Why isn't he on the Wikipedia then? I think we need to make a correction.
Anybody could go on the Wikipedia and do this. Who's Jack Wilson? What's this guy? Hey, Jack, thanks for being here. I hope you subscribe. What's Jack say over there? I can't read that. What's he say? Read that for me.
Looks like, according to his pages, it doesn't say anything, but it looks like the last thing he's done so far without the Dead Daisies, just John Bonham tribute thing last month.
Well, maybe the Dead Daisies got upset about that. Maybe the owner, the rich guy, he goes, hey, I don't want these bonzo bashes. It's either you're a bonzo or you're a daisy. What do you want to do, Tichy?
Well, what about the previous, because like you said, there's been a lot of members coming and going. Have the previous splits haven't they all mostly been amicable? I don't remember hearing a lot of drama with that band.
Well, allegedly, rumors are saying that Tichy might be getting it might be getting legal with him in the Daisies.
Oh,
Allegedly. I don't know.
legal?
It might go legal.
Really?
It might go legal.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
want
know.
to
Allegedly.
go up against David Lowy. He's
Look, I got nothing for them
probably
to
got
take.
some really good lawyers.
I got nothing. They could take my Rolling Stone picture from me. I got nothing. I'm just a guy on the street that has heard some rumbling in the streets of rock and roll, and I'm here to blabber it to you, Chuck, because you have a podcast. I got a podcast, and you know it's it's our job to let the people know about this. But I got. But is this? Let me ask you a question. Is this billionaire bulliness all going on over here? Is this some kind of thing like you know? If it's true, allegedly, they doesn't want Tichy to do Bonzo Bash or play with this other iconic rock star, and there's nothing going on, and there's no Daisy shows, there's no conflict. Should there be a problem to be playing? To
I
get
don't
fired?
know. We'll have to have. You should have Lowy on your show.
I
He's
should have.
awesome. He's a cool guy.
Is he a nice guy? I
Yeah, he
need to
was
know.
nice to me.
I need to know. I need to know who's here. Xandra. Hey, Xandra, good to see you, Steve. I won't be going anywhere near the strip this weekend. Xandra, she said, what's Tara say over here? I'm trying to look. Sounds like touring with the Daisies is a pretty sweet gig. That
Yeah.
would be a tough one to get let go from. Yeah. Doesn't David? They have their own planes and everything, right? He has all this.
Yeah.
You do know? I don't know.
Yeah. Well, of
What, tell
course. I
me.
mean, he's a billionaire. Why wouldn't you fly a private jet? Like, who wants to fly commercial if you have money? I would definitely not want to fly that. To me, that would be the most alluring thing about that gig is like, the private jet and the travel arrangements, I would assume would be top notch. Karabi could probably tell you.
Yeah, I can't get him on the phone since he got back in the Daisy. I can't get him on the phone. Can't get him on the phone.
He's too big for you now, huh?
And this Doug and that guitar player Doug, is he any good?
Doug Aldrich?
What's it? Doug Baldridge? What's his name?
Aldrich.
What's his name?
Doug Aldrich. I think he was in Whitesnake
Baldridge?
too. Yeah.
Baldridge.
Aldrich.
Oh, he's not a Baldwin.
No. He was in he's got like he's been in a bunch of stuff.
He has?
Yeah, he was with Whitesnake, and I think he was in Dio for a little bit, and he guested on a Wasp record, and he was in a band. Do you remember House of Lords? He played on that. He played in Hurricane. Yeah, there's a band called Burning Rain that he was part of.
All right, I don't know him really, but these guys don't want to come on my show. They don't want to talk to me. But anyway, at least they'll go on your show. You know what? It's okay.
What? No, who doesn't want to come on your show? You have more subscribers than me.
I don't know what's going on, and what's Mike say over here? What's he have to say, Mike?
I feel that if you're not doing nothing with the Dead Daisies, you should be able to do what you want.
Yeah. I think so.
There's two schools of thought, because there's some bands that are like, hey, this is your gig and you can't do anything else. And there's others that you can do tons of side projects. Like, I think, wasn't it Metallica that didn't want like Jason Newsted to do like a side project or something like that?
I don't know. Does it damage the brand if you're doing too many, playing in too many projects? Like there's that Art of Anarchy band that there's these two guys that have a band, and they had like Scott Weiland in the band. They had the guy from Creed in the band. Now Jeff Scott Soto and Bumblefoot's always in the band, but that doesn't seem like it's damaging. I need to know, these people with money that put these bands together. Is it for rock and roll? Is it for your ego, or do you want to put good music on the street, or you just want to control the street? I want to know. What do you guys out there think? Do you know about these bands, Chuck?
About the Dead Daisies?
Yeah, and Art of Anarchy. Do you know about all
Art
these
of
bands?
Anarchy? Yeah, that's an interesting one. I forgot about that. There's so many bands that it's like almost hard to keep track. And then Frontiers keeps pumping out new stuff. There's all these, like, Joel Hoaxer's in, like, it seems like 8 bands or something. Like, there's so many. Dean Castronova, I just had him on. He's got that Revolution Saints with Joel Hoekstra and Jeff Pilson from Dokken. Have you heard that one?
No. So there's always like people with money putting bands together.
They must have. Yeah. Well, then again, I don't think it's that much money to put out a record nowadays.
Yeah.
Right.
So I don't know what's going on. But anyway, right now we got breaking news. If you're just tuning in here, we don't know if it's true. Allegedly, there could be another Dead Daisy on the streets. It wilted away, Mr. Brian Tichy. And it could be allegedly, there might be a girl in the studio right now rehearsing with the Daisies. Her name is Sarah Tomek.
I got to look her up. So she played with Tyler. What else?
She played with Steven Tyler, and I think she might have a podcast. But you know what? Whoever knows about her, put it in the comments. let us know. I just heard some rumors of rumbling in the street because Tichy was offered just a one-off gig that had no conflict going on with these daisies, and now it all came to this. And allegedly, there might be some kind of Judge Wapner stuff going on. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Gotta
Just a
watch
guy.
Wapner. Gotta
I'm
watch
just
Wapner.
I'm just saying, me between you and me, I'm sick of all the publicists that are out there. You have to try to get these bands on your show and kiss ass. I'm not kissing ass anymore. My attitude is, you don't want to do my show, then don't do it. Stay home, because odds are most of these bands that are doing what they're doing, their music, it's going to be a coaster. That's right. It's a coaster. Yeah, it's a place to put your
It's not
coffee mug
even.
on.
It's not even
They don't
physical
make
copies,
they don't
though.
make CDs no more.
I don't think not as
I mean,
many.
think of all the
Sometimes.
interviews you and I have done with a bunch of people, and you have to sit there through an interview and tell them how great they are. And come on, how many out of 10, how many of 9 of them you thought were crap? Be honest with me, Chuck.
Oh, now I'm on the Judge
Be
Wapner.
honest with me, Chuck. Let's call it as it is. And how many of these publicists they might have one good, and the rest you got to take all their 10 crap.
Well,
Chuck.
I just say no. Lately, I've been
I'm
just
just sick and
respectfully.
tired of it all.
I'll say no. I'm not
Sick
interested.
and tired. I think it's more to be us. I think we need to rant more. I think
Yeah.
we control it. We're doing advertising for everybody, you and I. We're
You got some
plugging.
good gossip there. There's some other stuff that you haven't been able to tell people publicly that you told me that I was like,
I know.
wow, it was like jaw dropping stuff. People need to subscribe to your show because you got the good news.
I think we should do a little more of me and you together, and you get me crazy. I need somebody to egg me on and get me crazy. But I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the nonsense. I'm sick of kissing ass. And if you people want the truth, what do you want? You want the truth, or do you want to tell everybody they're great? Nah, I don't want no crap people on my show anymore. That's it, Chuck.
That's great. I love it. Raise the standard. That's how you
Raise
become
the
great.
standard. You know who I want on my show?
Who?
I want Ace Frehley.
I know you've been talking about that.
Gotta get Ace on.
I was looking today and I thought I need to reach out to Ace Frehley, and then I looked and I was like, oh, I already reached out and they turned me down.
That's who I'm shooting for right now. If I don't get them, I don't want nobody. Rant.
Why can't you get Ace? What is it? What is the issue?
I'm trying. And you know
Who's
what? I'm
the publicist. Is it?
I'm going to put it in the universe. I'm going to make it happen. I just saw an Ace Frehley interview that he just did with this guy. I don't even know the guy's name, but it was like watching paint dry. It was so boring, and the guy it was complete mongoloid. I couldn't handle it because Ace needs humor. Ace doesn't need to talk to a moron. No. I mean, the guy doesn't have hair on his balls like he's talking to a legend. Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
You
would do a great interview with Ace. This would be amazing.
Do a great one. I do. Yeah. Yes, get Ace. Sandra, I will. That's right. Me and Ace together, it'd be the best. It'd be the best.
Yeah, let's start one of those. What are those like pages? Not a GoFundMe, but
you gotta be careful what you say. You can't say that.
Change.org or whatever. Like we'll start a petition. Ace Frehley on Adika's show.
And I think Mick Mars, I think I'd waken him up a little bit. I think I'd have a fun one with Mick. And Nikki Six is another.
I can't get Mick. I've seen him do smaller shows, but he won't do mine. I don't know.
Yeah, Ace Frehley is great. And let me tell you something, Mike. Ace Frehley, you know, it's great. Have you seen the clips he makes with his girlfriend when he's in the supermarket? I love him. There's so much I want to talk to Ace about. It's great. I mean, I had Russ Ballard on my show, the guy who wrote New York Groove that Ace covered his song. And I could get the original. I can't get Ace. I'm going to put it in the universe. God, give me Ace and keep away the others with their I don't want any more coasters. I want the originals. I want the good ones on my show. I want people who mean something, who have a story. And I don't want anybody who's not going to share their story with us. I don't want it. I don't want a deal. I don't want to sit through it. I sit through these and I get hemorrhoids, Chuck.
Yeah, no, that's great. I mean, you had Andrew Dice Clay on. That's
cool. That's what I'm talking about. I want people like Dice.
Yeah,
that's what I need to have. I want to raise the bar. But you know what? We'll do more live ones. I think we'll do a Friday in my Patreon. You, me, and Darren. He's another good guy. He wrote a book about David Lee Roth.
Oh yeah, we going live Friday. I can't wait.
We're gonna do a one Friday because some gossip that I'm gonna bust Darren on since he is a private eye. But in the meantime, this is breaking news. Allegedly, that the Daisies lost the Daisy. He wilted away, and they got a replacement named Sarah Tomek. I don't know if this is true, but if you guys want to check it out, go on the Dead Daisies website, write to them, ask them, is Sarah in the band? If they were hearing it on whatever, and maybe Blabbermouth, if you find out, let us know. You know,
yes, we need confirmation.
We need.
This is all alleged.
This is all alleged. Is this another episode of Billionaire Bullies? That I want to know. You know, come on, what's going on here? Chuck, do you have the answers?
I don't. You have more answers than me. You have the source, the secret.
I
I'm
don't
really
know.
curious how you know all this stuff. It's
You
amazing.
know what? I'm like the Rona bear to rock and roll. In the meantime, no more bullshit guests. It's a new year. I think we have to level the bars up. We got to make it good because I think we can make a better show of me and you talking to the wall than talking to some guy who's like, what the heck? You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
absolutely.
I'm curious about the other thing. We got to have, I want to do a thing and talk about videos and all these new acts that are coming out. I will say this, what's really good, that's on the street, that's hot, that I really would love to talk to is Billy Joel. His new song is great. It sounds like his old stuff. He hasn't written a song in 30 years. It's incredible. And that's good stuff. It's good songs. But you know what?
He has
I
a
don't know.
new song. Yeah, because he hasn't come out with as much stuff. Wasn't
Yes,
that the
it
thing
is.
like with him and Elton John? Elton John was like, yeah, you haven't written a lot of songs lately. And Billy Joel's like, well, you
Billy
did, but your songs aren't that great.
Well, Billy Joel just put something out. It's as good as the old stuff. It's really
Wow.
great. You guys could all
Okay.
check it out. It's great. In the meantime, Billy Joel's rocking, and check that out. And I don't know if this is true, and if this is not true, and Brian Tichy's still a daisy, well, congratulations, Brian. I'm sorry about this bullshit rumor that I came across my desk. And Brian, if you're not a daisy and you wilted away, our condolences. You know,
Would you have Brian on your show? Is he, does he
I'd like to have
reach the
Brian on my
standard?
show if he would come on. Brian, if you're available, come on. Tell me if you're a daisy or not. But in the
Yeah, because I
meantime,
want to get the scoop. I want to hear what
yeah,
happened.
we don't know. And Sarah, if you are a daisy, I don't need to be friends with Brian. Congratulations on your new gig. Come on the show. We'll talk about it. You know, I
Yeah,
know
she looks
nothing
young,
about
like
you.
up and coming star, maybe.
Well, maybe there
It
she is
says
right there.
on her Facebook, it says Facebook says rising creator.
Well, there
So
she is right there. She played with Steven Tyler in the comments. You guys, who would you guys want to be your Daisy? You want Tishy or you want Sarah? Put it down below. We want to know what you have to say. And if the show ends and you're watching it right now, let us know who your favorite Daisy is. There's been a lot of Daisies. There's been Doug, there's been John, there's been Brian, there's been Charlie, there's been Daryl Jones from the Stones, even Frank from Guns N' Roses, Dizzy Reed. My buddy keyboard was a Dead Daisy. Who's your favorite date? There's so many daisies. I forgot. There's more daisies than we have United States presidents. Crazy,
no.
Chuck. It's crazy. All right, Chuck's looking. He's looking it up. In the meantime, I'm Stefan. You guys are all beautiful. And make sure you subscribe to Chuck's channel, my channel. Chuck, tell them where they could find you at, baby.
Everywhere. Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, YouTube. I'm everywhere.
That's right. And I'm Stefan, and you guys are all beautiful. And I'm on TikTok. I'm on here. I might even be in your house. So I might even, after this video, my wife might be throwing me out of the house saying, you didn't make dinner, but you're talking about Brian Tishy and
Yeah.
being a dead daisy. Like, who really cares?
Where
Well,
were you when you heard the news? Come on, this is big news.
I was boiling water trying to make spaghetti for my daughter, and I dropped it all just to get on here. And I called you. Come on, I got breaking news.
Did the water drop in like slow motion?
You got to remember where you're at. You know,
No,
some people remember where Kennedy was when he was assassinated, or where John Lennon was. I remember the day that Tishy was X'd out of the Dead Daisies. I was boiling water in the kitchen.
You'll never forget it.
Never forget it.
Tattoo.
Never forget it. But
Never forget. Hashtag never forget.
In the meantime, if you guys want to see more of Chuck and I, let us know in the comments as well. We'll do more. And thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. And let us know who your favorite Dead Daisy is. And Cooking with the Kid. Great to see you, my friend. Big mazel and love to you. Tara, what's Tara say? So many daisies, so few gigs. That's right.
Oh, that sounds like
That's
shot.
a good one.
Shots fired.
So many daisies. I think that should be a title. That's a good one over there. All right. What's Mike say over here? In my honest opinion, the Dead Daisies hasn't been the same when Glenn Hughes joined the band. Who's your favorite singer of the Dead Daisies? That's what I want to know. I'm excited to see Glenn just did a solo thing. His band actually kicked ass at the Whiskey. Really good. And Glenn's also doing BCC with Joe Bonamassa, Derek Sherinian, and Jason Bonham. That's a pretty rocking band right there.
Dang,
That's
yeah,
real.
there's so many I can't keep track of all this stuff. It's crazy.
There's a lot. What's Jack say? What's he saying?
Looks like he hasn't posted anything about the band.
No. Well, if I'm a liar, you guys could post in the comments that Adik is a liar and he sucks. And if I'm saying the truth and this comes out, say, make sure you subscribe. All righty. You know what? I got to admit with you, Jack, Karabi, my favorite lineup of the Dead Daisies, I got to be honest with you, it's Karabi. And I think Michael Devon's a great bass player, but I do like Marco, that bass player, the original one that they had, because he was into it. He played with Ted Nugent.
Wasn't he in Twisted Sister? No, Whitesnake. Where was he?
No.
Marco Mendoza.
I don't
He was in
know.
Whitesnake. Yeah.
All these metal guys look the same, but
Thin Lizzy, Blue Murder. Wow, he's got a good resume.
you
Journey.
know,
Damn.
really great. Yeah, he was in Journey. Yeah, great, great. There's a lot of great musicians out there. But in the meantime, I'm not here to stir up any trouble. I'm just here to give you the facts. That's right. When are you becoming a Daisy Stefan? I don't think that's going to happen after this interview. But anyway, Karabi's voice is fantastic. He has a great
He
voice.
still sounds amazing. It's crazy. Like when
I
you see
know.
him, he can still hit the high notes and everything. Like that's impressive.
Hey, if you're going to throw Brian Tichy out of the Dead Daisies, you is she as if this is true, is that girl better than Tichy? What's the real story? I
don't
want to
know.
know. I want to
Wait, hey,
know.
have you ever heard Tishy's solos? What was it called? Like Blue Balls or something? Like it's actually pretty good.
Oh yeah, he had a solo band. What
Where
was
he
the
played
name of,
guitar and sang, and it
yeah,
was
yeah,
like good. I was like,
he's
whoa! Like I didn't
he's
know
very
he
good.
could sing and play guitar.
Oh,
He's really talented.
Joe Travis was the drummer. Great. No, great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was great. But here's what I want to know really quick. If anybody knows, I want to know a couple of things. Who's your favorite Dead Daisy? What lineup do you do? And most importantly, do you think a girl can really replace Brian Tichy, or can a guy replace a girl? What I want to know. I want to know the truth here. What do you guys all put it down?
What do you think? You're a musician. Like I don't think that's like it makes a difference, does it, for female drummers?
No, I think that's a new thing. I think
Remember, do you remember Lenny Kravitz, drummer, the female? She was
great.
awesome.
Amazing. Cindy Blackman. She's married
She
to
was
Santana.
amazing. I liked her.
Amazing. Great drummer. Great drummer. But in the meantime, why did they get rid of Tichy if they did allegedly? Why did they get the girl? Is the billionaire just trying to pull his weight around? Is it the billionaire bully move?
I think it's Tichy probably just got bored and he's like, I'm gonna do something different.
So you think Tichy left?
Yeah, I think he's like, that's the same as all of them. They just eventually I think they're like, I want to try something different, and then they can probably always come back if they want.
Well, I want to know because I don't know anything. All I know is I heard rumors that this girl's in the studio playing drums right now. Allegedly.
I didn't know they were making another album. Didn't they just release something?
I don't know. Something's going on. But now I got to go back to the boiling water. My breaking news time is up. Chuck, You're beautiful. Everybody watching is beautiful. Let us know if you hear anything about the Dead Daisies or wilted daisies. Let us know. Okay?
I want the truth.
I want the truth too.
I want this to be confirmed. I don't want to get in trouble and sued.
No. We won't get in trouble. This is allegedly. Is there another Dead Daisy? We want to know. Until then, everybody, we'll catch you all later. And make sure you hit that subscribe button and thumbs up. Put your comments down below. We'll see you all later.
All right.
Make sure you click on the box here. Like, comment down below. Who loves you, baby? We do. Man, Chuck, you're in big trouble today. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit. We're fucked.